I'll wait for some people to join. But today, I'm going to be unboxing Betty Sharpe from Spirit Halloween. Because why not? And yeah, I just have some animatronics to unbox. I was going to unbox another one, like in the same stream, like do a double unboxing. But I decided just to do her. And she's a cool one. I know people have mixed opinions on her, but I thought she was a cool one when I bought her. Definitely not worth the price. She was, I think, let me see, $170. Definitely not worth the price for her. But she's a cool one. I like the little girl animatronics. I think they're creepy, like just possessed girls. But yeah, here's Betty Sharpe. She's like 4 feet tall. But the only thing she does is like her bag moves. It looks like something's in there. Her face looks cool and stuff, but yeah, let's just get into unboxing her. Actually, I'm going to show the sides of the box. Here's one of the sides, just the same picture from the front. Front right there. Here's the other side. And then the back just has her story. But yeah, let's just unbox her. She's from 2022, so a little bit ago. And then she might have been online only, 2023 maybe. But yeah, this is super simple setup. There's not much to her. That's what it looks like. The first thing we can pull out is actually her head right here. Here it is. I think they could have done a much better job on the blood on her, but it does kind of look a little creepy. Looks like she is very possessed. I really like her eyes. They're like sticking out of her head right there. But yeah, there's her head right there. Mommy's favorite is there apparently. Well, yeah, she talks about Mommy's favorite as her sister, and I actually do have Mommy's favorite, so, and I actually think I already have her set up. I think she's, like, over there somewhere. But yeah, I can probably get her out as well. But yeah, they go together perfectly. But yeah, there's her head. It's like more of like a rubber than a latex. It's a very weird, connection. It's made by different companies, of the other ones. So yeah, there it is. That's the head. And then her brown hair as well. So yeah, let's put that to the side. And then we can take out her, actually just this main piece. Everything's basically connected. Like her arms and bag and stuff is all connected together. But I'll show a close-up look at this. She's wearing a pink dress right there. Here's her knife. I think it would be cool if I tried to put some other blood on it, because I bought this blood from Pale Knight. They're a company. They have really good blood and stuff. It looks very real. So I wonder what it would look like if I actually put it on her. I don't know if I'll try it, because I don't love to do stuff to my props like that, just in case it gets ruined. But yeah, there it is. The knife's pretty cool. I like that it kind of looks more real than, like, Silent and Deadly's knife, because this is a hard plastic. This is a very underrated prop. Sucks, it didn't get much, it gets so much hate, yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I can kind of tell why people didn't like it. But yeah, when I got her, I just really liked her. I was gonna get her at Flagship, but they didn't have any left, so I just got her at my local store, and it shipped, like, really quickly. It was, like, there the first day they opened, so that's when I got her. But yeah, here's her dress right here. She's got this pink dress, and then it kind of weathered on the bottom. It's a little black on the bottom. And then here's her bag right here. This is, good quality. I'll show a closer up look at this. Here's her bag right here. It's a burlap sack with some blood on it. And then there's the whole mechanism inside. You hate Betty Sharpe. Yeah, I know a lot of people do. I just think she's a cool one to have since not a lot of people have her. But yeah, there's the whole body. Her hands are just hard plastic as well, all connected. And then there's also a pull-up in there as well, which will connect to the base. And then there's another pull right here that's got her control box and stuff. All her connections and stuff. There's like 2 wires that go to the bag. And then 2 more things in here. Her adapter. Here it is. And then the last thing is just her base right here, which is a really small base. There it is. Just the base like that. And yeah, that's everything in the bag. There's also instructions, but she is super easy to set up. Just put the poles on and then put her head on. But yeah, there was the unboxing of her. I'll put the box over here. Now let's just get into the setup. Super easy. We just first get off with this base right here, the really tiny base. Put it on the ground right there. And then we'll get this pole, which I was just showing, that has the control box on it. There's a snap lock and stuff. So we'll just snap lock this onto the base. And actually, I think we have to, I forget if the control box on her is in the front or the back. It might be in the front, because I think she was a little different than I was in the front. So I think that might be the front. And then we get her main body piece, because this has another pull in here. And then just snap lock it on. There's also a wire coming down the dress, and I think it's coming from the bag. So I'm just going to connect this wire as well when I'm here. And then there's one more wire that is attached to the bag, which I'll also do. So let me get that wire. And I'm pretty sure this is the mechanism for the bag. Now, since I have all of the wires, I'm doing all the wires now, let's just get the adapter here. I'll read back the chat once I finish setting her up, since I'm kind of far away from it. But I'll read all of your guys' comments, because I see some people commenting. Alright, so yeah, just plug in the adapter right there, make sure the volume's good. I'll put it on, like, middle, and then her sensor. And we'll just fix her dress right there. And then I'm gonna fix her arms and stuff. You can pose her arms, which is cool. She's got wires in her arms that you can pose it. For some reason, in, I think 2022, I had her arm kind of up like this. It looked kind of cool, but I like it more down here, like how it shows in the pictures and stuff. Okay, so now let's get her head again. I'll show another close-up look for anyone who joined after I showed it. But yeah, there's the head again. Super cool. Probably the best part on her. And then it's just got a little connection that we just slide in. Just like that. And then she's basically complete. I'm just going to fix some stuff. Fix up her neck collar and stuff. And then fix up the rest of her clothes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about her. Like I said, a bunch of mixed opinions on her. A lot of people don't like her. Her voice is kind of annoying, but it's a little creepy. Her phrases are kind of cool. There's a little Velcro on the back of her neck right there on the clothes. And then I'd like to have her hair in the front. I think it looks better. On the box, it shows one side of her hair in the front, one on the back, but I like both of them in the front. And then we'll fix up the sleeves right here. Just like that. And then, yeah, she's basically complete. I'm going to put her knife kind of like this, how it's on in the box. And then her bag kind of just goes down like that. And, yeah, there is Betty Sharpe. The complete setup of her. Really easy. Probably one of the easiest props you can set up. But I'm just going to push her back a little bit so it can reach the outlet. And then I'll go ahead and do the demo of her. So let me get the camera here. And then we'll flip it. But yeah, here she is. I'm actually going to look back at the comments now. Let's see. Hello, everyone who is joining now. Yeah, so a bunch of people saying that they don't like her and some people who do. So yeah, a bunch of mixed opinions on her. But here she is right here. Now I'm going to plug her in over here to the outlet. And then I think she's got maybe 3 or 4 phrases.
Want to see what's in my bag?
She's got a really loud speaker.
Just stick your head in real slow. My sister used to be Mommy's favorite, but I took care of that. I love cooking. Mommy lets me do all the chopping. I like collecting things. Can I show you my collection?
I really like her laugh.
It's
a really creepy laugh. For some reason, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the audio sounds a little weird on her. I don't know why it sounds like that. Maybe it's because it's really high right now, but yeah, there she is.
My sister used
think
to
she looks
be Mommy's
awesome.
favorite, but I took care of that.
I think it would have been cool if maybe she had like waist movement or something going on with her face, because she's kind of just staring there. Because she kind of just looks like a doll.
I like collecting things. Can I show you my collection? Want to see what's in my bag? Just stick your head in real slow.
But yeah, there she is. I did all of her phrases a couple times. So let me just go unplug her right here.
But I took care of that.
But yeah, you can hear her talking about mommy's favorite, and that's actually a prop from 2020 that I have. She is in like a blue dress and like whispering and stuff. She's cool. She has like side to side movement, and she was only $100. But yeah, probably I really like both of them. I think she's a little better since she doesn't really do much more, but I just like the look of her better. But yeah, here's another close up of the face and stuff. I think the lights, like the red light on the knife, looks really cool. But yeah, there she is. Let me know what you guys think about her in the comments. And yeah, that is it for the unboxing and setup. Now, since what I do every live, I can turn on these guys in the back if you guys want to see them. If not, we can always like chat because that was a really quick unboxing. I knew it would be, since she's a really simple prop to unbox. Hello, Wyatt, the Scarecrow. Just finished setting up, I almost said mommy's favorite, Betty Sharpe, right here. She looks awesome. I could also get out mommy's favorite since she is, I think, right over here. If you guys want to see her as well, next to mommy's favorite. But, yeah. Let's just turn on Cotton Candy Dance since I think I have him on. Yeah, here he is. I unboxed him in the last live.
Sometimes it's sweet, sometimes it's not. One thing I'll tell you though, it'll do more than rot your teeth out.
I'm really excited to use this guy in my haunt as well this year. I used him last year. He worked perfectly. I made like a whole cotton candy stand, which I'm going to bring back this year, but he's going to look even better in this year's haunt. And I actually never got to use Betty Sharpe last year. I didn't have a spot for her, so I'm going to try to find a spot this year because I would love to add her to the theme. I've never actually made a perfect spot for her since in 2023. I think I just like put her in my yard, but she didn't really fit. But yeah, actually no, not 2023. Last year was 2020. No, last year was 2024. I'm like losing the dates. But in 2022, I think I put her just on a side bit, which she didn't really fit. So hopefully I can use her this year. Since she would be a cool one to have. Even just her not moving or plugged in, just standing there is cool. Since she doesn't really have a purpose with her bag just moving. But here's Nibbles, the clown. His tracking doesn't work the best since he's on a riser and he's a little taller.
If you win, you'll get a prize. If you lose, well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, there he is. Again, he's going to be used in this year's haunt. All these I'm planning on using. I'm trying, I think wherever I put the claw machine, I'm going to put Possessed Penny since it works perfectly with the teddy bear. Let's actually turn these on. I need to plug this one back in since I unplugged her. But yeah, here they are. We'll turn on the claw machine.
Step right up, thrill seekers.
Turn on both of them.
Try to win if you dare. And let your nightmares claw their way to the surface.
These work perfectly together. I'm happy I have both of them. I'm going to try to change these out in the background every live. So I have something new to show every single live of the ones I already have unboxed. Since I have some over here. But this one, it can be turned on. But I don't think it has enough space to move and stuff. And I have some other ones around. That one I unboxed in a different one. Can you turn on Nibbles, please? I just did, but I can do him again if you want to see him again.
I've been watching you for a while now. I hope you don't mind. I like the way you
I got him at flagship along with Ringmaster. At the time, he was my favorite, but I think it's probably Cotton Candy Dan who's my favorite for the season.
Mind if I follow you around for a bit longer?
I'm guessing this year, they're probably going to do a reskin of him, or at least just using this tracking thing, since I think it would be cool to see on other animatronics. It works perfect with a clown, since he's got a huge nose, so it's kind of easy to hide the sensor in. But yeah, I would love to see other ones of these. I probably wouldn't get them unless it's a really cool, actually, like a prop. The tracking's cool, but it didn't really get, like, people didn't really notice it in the haunt. Since people did walk by him and stuff, but I think they probably just thought it was the motion. But yeah, he was a cool one to have. I love his colors and stuff. And he actually has blood on his clothing. And a lot of them nowadays don't actually show the gore of blood and stuff. But it's kind of hidden in the blue. But they didn't put it on the yellow. So I think they were like trying to hide the blood. I'm not really sure. But yeah, he looks awesome. I love his lollipop as well. I made like a candy stand for him in the 2024 haunt. But yeah. Also back here, he doesn't have enough space either, but I put poor George back here. He looks really cool on this. And then the wheel here, which, why not spin? Let's see what we get. This was in the IC. Okay, I got lose your turn better than your head. I think most of these on here are actually like bad things. I think there's only like 2 good ones on the wheel. But I'm excited to use that as well. Like all this stuff I'm really excited to use. Sadly, I can't really leave this stuff outside since it's cardboard. This one's metal, but then it's got like the cardboard stuff around it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I might just put trash bags over it, but I just don't want this stuff to get ruined. Since they're a cool thing just to have. But yeah, would you guys want to see any more animatronics turned on? I can also turn on Betty Sharpe again if you guys want to see her. Yeah, just let me know. Also, I know I say this in every live, but if you guys want to see another animatronic that I have, just let me know. Like, I'll unbox it live. Again, none of the, like, the giant ones I'll do like 6-footers like these guys. But if you don't know which ones I have them all in my collection video. But yeah, if you guys want to see any more. You want me to turn on Betty Sharpe again? Okay, yeah, let's do her again. I'll go through her freezes again. Since I think I have her on like a continuous thing. She's on sensor, but she kind of just keeps on going. So yeah, here we go.
Wanna see what's in my bag? Just stick your head in real slow. My sister used to be Mommy's favorite, but I took care of that. I love cooking. Mommy lets me do all the chopping. I like collecting things. Can I show you my collection?
There's actually a cool way you can actually see the mechanism in this. It's a Velcro piece right here, and you can just unvelcro it. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, so let me try to put this here. But yeah, we can just unvelcro it here and see the mechanism, and it's kind of cool to see how it actually moves. Those kind of half circles right there move. Turn her on so you guys can see.
Used to be Mommy's favorite,
like move in there
I took care of
in a circle. Then it just makes it look like the stuff is moving in there, which I think is a really cool mechanism. Very unique. I've never seen a mechanism like that before on the bags. But yeah, love the mechanism in that.
Cooking. Mommy lets me do all the chopping. I like collecting things. Can I show you my collection?
Let's unplug her. But yeah, I think she's a cool one. know I've said that probably like 10 times already, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the live here. Like I said, a shorter unboxing since she was a really easy one, fast to set up. But let me know if you guys are watching this after, if you guys want to see a different animatronic set up in a different live. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next live. Bye.